Right, hello everyone, welcome back. Today guys, we just popped up to the garden. I'm just in the greenhouse at the moment because I'm going to get some of my pak chor here. This is going to be going inside the pony tunnel. I'm going to put them in these cell trays, so they're quite deep. Got a few of them there, so I'm going to load that up with some of these pak chor. And then once I've done that, I'm going to take them straight up to the pony tunnel, and they can just sit inside of there in them containers for a couple of weeks till I start getting them tomato plants and that pulled out, and then I get them transplanted in. Also, I got another tray here, same sort of tray. I've got some little cauliflowers there, what are ready, so I'm going to have a couple of them in as well. Like I say guys, I'm going to try and use the space as much as I can with different stuff over winter. What survives, what doesn't. It's all learning for me. At the end of the day, nothing's going to be going in there for a few months, so I might as well use it and use the space and just see what I can get. So that's the plan. So these are the beans, the Ferrari green beans, French green beans, just a draw variety what I've been harvesting. So I've got some more there, the half came up, they're looking alright. So same again guys, I'm going to put these in my pony tunnel as well. So I'm going to transfer them up to the pony tunnel, but I'm just a little bit worried at the moment for like mice and stuff like that coming along, just nibbling at them. So I might leave them there just for a couple more days till they get a little bit bigger, and then I'll transfer them up there. Because you just never know. So yeah, that is what I'm doing now. So I'm going to crack on with that guys, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go up to the pony tunnel, and I've got a nice little cucumber there where I'm going to harvest, and then we'll have a little quick look, and I'll show you what I'm going to be doing. So I'll crack on with this. Right, and guys, so there you have it. That's them in their final pots now. So I'm just going to let them sit there for the night, and then when I'm back up here tomorrow, I'll transfer them back down, well, back to the pony tunnel. I just need to be careful though, because obviously it's probably loads of slugs and stuff like that inside there. Well, it will get in there easily and stuff like that than actually here. So probably more safer here, but they're stretching for the light a little bit inside here. So I'd rather have them down in the pony tunnel, and plus so we can get used to the temperatures and stuff like that down there, because that's where they're going to be going. But like I say, could be a little issue with slugs and stuff like that. So I'll see how I feel tomorrow, and then I get them tucked down there in the pony tunnel. What we're going to do now guys is we're going to go down the pony tunnel and just have a little check and see what's going on, because like I say guys, I want to start getting them tomato plants pulled out. First things first, this DDIR is looking quite good. It's opening up still, and it's a nice size. It's a bit flimsy, so they do need to be supported and stuff like that, but we're getting some lovely little ones on, nice colours. So they are slowly starting to open up now, so I'm pleased with that. Right, this sunflower here is absolutely amazing. It's the biggest sunflower I've grown. I'm 5'11". So it's a canny size. Really pleased with it. This bed, yeah, like I say, it has got a few more French beans on, but I think they're starting to come to an end now. So we'll be going through them and taking the last of the pickings. We've got some nice purple turnips in there, but there's a slug there, as you can see, just nibbling away on it. Absolutely nightmare. But we've got some nice purple turnips in there. It is some spray stuff what you can actually get, and I can't remember the name of it now. And you just spray it. You just spray the ground and that with the solution, and it kills all the eggs and stuff like that from the slugs and snails, and any little baby slugs and stuff. So, but I think you've got to top it up every 6 weeks. So I'm looking at a bit, and I might raised beds like that inside with pony tunnel and things like that, it might be worth me just giving them a spray. The big open ground, it just depends, because there's a lot of area. Don't get us wrong, I do like turning the grounds around and stuff like that, but I just think raised beds are a lot better. This one has been absolutely perfect. The easy, you don't have to turn them over now like that, so you're not disturbing any roots. You just top it up all the time every now and again with cardboard and stuff like that over winter. Bits of feed and bits of old stuff what you had going around the garden and things like that, and it'll all break down, you know. That's what we're thinking about doing at the other garden, having some raised beds up there. I will take us up there and let you have a quick look, guys, because we have been starting making progress and turning the ground over just to see what it's like and stuff like that. And it's a lovely ground, but it's just we need to do some sort of structure. So I definitely do like the ideas of raised beds, but that one there's been ideal. Once all that stuff comes out there, we're not using it for over winter now like that. I'll probably just top it up with some cardboard, put some cardboard over the top of it, and just weigh it down with some bricks or something like that, and just let it break down, you know. That's the plan. Sweet corn, we're going to be going through the sweet corn on the weekend because it's a lot of carbs. What already now? All the stuff we're going to be doing over winter is going to be in this ground anyway. Hopefully, because some of it's coming quite quick. But yeah, most of it's going to be in this ground. We're going to start pulling these up. And like I say, we've got other stuff that we can put in. And like I say inside here, guys, I just want to just get rid of these tomato plants out of here soon, and then we can start just saw a bird in here. That's because I had the net open. It's gonna freak out. Be alright though. So yeah, guys, I want to get rid of these tomato plants soon and all that. They're all ripening off lovely and they're all absolutely beautiful. These chili plants are looking good. Got plenty of air going around them now. We've got a nice, there, that's it out. That's it away. We've got a nice cucumber, but it's starting to slow down now. But still letting it be, it's still happy, it's nice and green. I am feeding it and stuff like that. But there we go. Absolutely stunning. So I'm going to be taking that off, guys, just like this. Keep twisting. And there we go. So that's a telepathic cucumber. All these jalapenos are looking good. Just got to wait for them to ripen off. Well, they've got some nice size there. Absolutely lovely size. Some of the cherry bombs are ripening off, which is perfect. Got a couple of peppers just sitting over there. So yeah, so what the plan is, what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of these tomato plants. Like I say, I'm taking a couple of harvests from them, and also with that is as well. But we're going to be getting rid of them soon, and then all this ground here, all this ground's going to all get just raked out just a little bit. Not going to disturb it too much. Hide a little bit of feed over the top of it, and then we're going to start getting some stuff inside of here, just little boxes of different stuff. Hopefully that's the plan anyway. So there we go, guys. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to get everything fed and watered where I need to, and then I'm going to be heading back down to the other garden just to have a look to see how things are getting on. We have been doing some digging, getting soil turned over and stuff like that. So if I get down there, I'll give you a quick little look, guys, and see where we're up to. Okay, so I'll meet us back down there. Okay. Right, and guys, just before we go, just a quick little look. I just took a little harvest. So I got myself some nice onions, lovely, some lovely fresh eggs. I got myself a couple of cobs. I'll just carefully take one off. As you can see there, lovely. A nice little bell pepper, perfect, that's all I need. Lovely cucumber, and also a melon as well. So I'm just going to let that just sit and ripen off, and just let that ripen off. But there we go. Just a quick little harvest, guys. I thought I'd share that with you. Now we're going to hopefully go down to that plot and have a little look, so I can show you the work what we've been up to. Okay, so fingers crossed I can meet us down there. So see you in a bit. Right, and guys, so we managed to make it up to the second plot. I'm going to spin the camera around now so you can have a quick little look and see what we've been up to. Right, so we're starting to, it's a lot of rubbish what we need to get rid of still up the top. But we're going to start going through all that soon, get it all bagged up and stuff. These are where the ponytails are going to be going. We're not going to bother with that ground at this moment of time. What we're trying to do is just focus on getting this ground yard cleaned up and turned over, ready for the winter, before the cold weather starts kicking in and stuff like that. We have got a lovely bed running all the way down here, but that's the next step. So we're going to do this big section here and runs all the way down. I had a little path along here which I pulled up, and I'm just going to turn the whole lot over. The whole lot's getting turned over. Got a lot of mare's tail, comfy, you name it, all mixed inside of here. So I was going to rotivate it with a rotivator, but I wanted to get in there and try and get as much as the root out as possible. So I'll show you in this little bin how much root we actually gathered. So it needs to be all burned, but that is a big root ball. But look at this. So these are all mare's tail root, all the dark stuff. You can see it there. It's absolutely awful, and just the garden's just full of it. So when I was turning the ground over, section by section, then I was getting as deep as I can with the fork and just pulling out as much root system as I can. Unfortunately, I'm not going to get to all of it because they go meters deep, you know. So, but as long as I keep on working it all the time, and every time it pops up and chasing the root down, chasing it down to the root system and pulling it out, I can like try and slow it down, and eventually after a few years I quite imagine that you will get rid of it. But well, I say that these gardens, yeah, are full of it, absolutely full of it. So we're only doing all we're doing here is just turning this ground over, just for the first time, and then we will be going over it again, and we're going to keep on working it and just pulling as much roots up as we possibly can, because that there could potentially be mare's tail or horse tail or whatever you want to call it. So I can't stop it, but I will try and get as much out as I can and slow it down. This is what I was talking about up the garden, up at the other plot, about raised beds. The ground is absolutely huge, and we need to try and break it down into sections and what we're going to be doing. So we are thinking about doing some exhibition stuff, yeah, so over chrysanthemums and dahlias and stuff like that. But I'm thinking about building some borders and then putting them in, so we'll have like different borders, and then round the side, so I'll probably put like a load of membrane down and then cut out where I want to put we raised beds as such, or just a border just to control it, you know what I mean, and then put paths around it. So we're just trying to work out what we're going to do for the best. But this section up here is definitely for potty tunnels. It's a lot of concrete, some of it's, like I say, is all over the place, so we might have to smash them out. We have got one big bed there, but this stuff here I'll probably just end up braying out and then just working out where we're going to put the potty tunnels and start measuring up and that. But like I say, before the cold weather kicks in, I want to try and turn over as much soil as possible. So there we go, guys. I'm going to leave it as that now. I'm going to get myself away. I'm going to go home, and I'll keep you updated on this plot and up at the other plot. Hopefully we get our potty tools sorted out, and we'll try and put some stuff inside of there for over the winter. What survives, survives. What doesn't, doesn't. Like I say, guys, it's all learning in a day, and I'm not using that over the winter anyway, so it's going to be there till spring. So hopefully get some stuff in the spring. So catch you in a bit. Right guys, welcome back. It is now Sunday the 12th of September. Just popped to the garden guys, because like I said, we're just starting to just tackle little bits of jobs here and there. Basically just getting the garden cleaned up, tidied, ready for the winter basically. Autumn's kicking in nicely now. You can feel it in the air, starting to get cold. It's starting to get darker in the night time, and also when I get up in the morning it's pretty dark as well. That's around about 6 o'clock, so the weather is definitely changing. So a little bit often, just come up to the garden, just do a little bit of jobs on the garden, taking stuff out what's coming to the end now, and just start clearing up. I'll show you a little example what we're going to be doing on the raised bed. We'll go over and we'll have a little look at that soon. I did have some purple sprouted broccoli in the garden and it was going absolutely fantastic, but unfortunately it's been hit by caterpillars and it's the worst I've ever seen since I had the garden. Absolute riddled. They're not the green ones, they're the ones with the stripes on. So I believe there are the big whites, the butterflies, the big white butterflies, but I'm not too sure, but absolutely riddled. So unfortunately I had to pull them out and just chuck a couple in for the hens, and then the rest just went inside of the compost heap basically. Might have been to salvage them, but unfortunately they were really badly riddled, and half the plant was just chomped away. I have been looking around for some more seed to see if there's any more seed lying around, just to see if I can get some set away and just see if anything comes from them, but unfortunately I don't seem to find any seed anyway. I know for a fact I bought a pack of purple sprouted broccoli, but I can't find it, so I will pick some more up and just try and see if it grows, you know. This stuff here, the patcho, these are going to be going inside the pony tunnel. These are looking really good. Just a little bit longer inside here guys, because I still need to sort out the pony tunnel. I'm just going to wait another week and then I'm going to be pulling out them tomato plants. They're starting to come in now, they're ripening up and stuff, so we're just going to take a couple more pickings of them and then we're going to start pulling them up. Some are starting to go a little bit brown, so that could possibly be a blight, because I stopped watering them like all the time how I was. I just stopped. Just a bit of water here, there and everywhere. That's about it. So could possibly be a little bit of blight going on inside of that pony tunnel. So I have been pulling them out and removing them. They will be going inside of the fire pit and they're getting burnt, just in case any spores come off them out like that and just linger around the garden. It's the last thing I want. So they will be getting burnt. Like I say, it's a couple more plants left in there which are doing alright, but another week's time they'll be getting pulled out and these will be going in. So I've got some all year round lettuce, what I just done, just waiting for them to germinate. We've got 2 trays of these are the Ferrari. Like I say guys, don't know if anything's going to come from these, might be a little bit late, but they have popped up nicely, more or less full germination, apart from one there, which, yeah, that's germinating, and then one over there. So apart from that, I think everything should be alright. So I will put these inside of the pony tunnel. I will put bits of fleece on top of them and things like that if I need to. But like I say guys, it's just all a little bit of an experiment, just to see what sort of stuff I can actually grow over winter. I got some fennel. I just potted them into there, popped them into there, just prick them out and put them inside of these little multi-cells. See how they get on. It's 8 of them there. We'll see. And also I've done some Swiss chard. They're just little plants, so I thought I'd just give it a shot. Like I say, it probably is a little bit late, but I'm going to just try a bit of everything and just see how they get on. So just popped a couple inside of there. I can't remember the name of these seeds now, but you just put one in and about 2 to 3 little seedlings come from it. I can't remember the name now, what it's called. So that's it there. I'm going to put some radishes in because they come dead quick. And when the cold weather kicks in, I like a little bit stuffed peppery, a little bit of chilli, a little bit of stuff like that, just to try and warm you up a little bit. So that'd be ideal for when I'm wandering around the garden and just pull the odd one out and just have a little bit of a nibble. So there we go, guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to the raised bed. We're going to pull out the rest of them French green beans, the Ferrari, been absolutely fantastic in that raised bed. And the only thing what's left in there now is just the purple turnips. They're doing really good. So I'm just going to leave them in till it's get a little bit bigger. But when I pull out the green beans, I've got some cardboard, and I'm just going to cover that whole bed with some cardboard over the winter, with a little bit of weight on top of it, and just let that sit there. That should keep all the moisture in and stuff like that, and just try and keep it nice and clean without any seeds and stuff like that flying around and going in, wild seeds and stuff. I did notice a nettle trying to go through, and I pulled it out. It was quite deep. It was a big root system starting to develop, but I got it. I should have ideally maybe lined it out a little bit with some lining, because it's starting to come through the fence next door and stuff, and it's just starting to come in the raised bed. But like I say, that's just lessons learned for next time I build a raised bed. I know what to like line it out, you know. But however, it's been spot on, so we'll get that covered. And as I was digging into it, I saw a load of little red worms, which is an absolutely fantastic sign, because we did have loads of horse manure at the bottom of it and cow's manure. Also some cardboard and stuff I broke down last year. So it's a pretty new bed, like I say, but I'm just going to put a bit of cover over the top just to protect it a little bit. But I will spin these around, guys, and we'll have a little quick look at that. So there we go. All the chrysanthemums are still inside of here. These are starting to open up nicely now. So we'll just let these crack on inside of here. Once these are out of here, and then this whole place is going to all be getting cleared out. Once the grapevine starts dying back, we'll go through that, we'll get all that cleaned up and stuff like that, and then we'll give this whole place a good clean with some J's fluid, ready for next year, basically. So the only part of the garden what we're going to be concentrating on, hopefully getting some stuff in, is the top of the garden. We've got some Japanese onions we're going to be going up there, and also we've got some calabrese as well. I was thinking about doing the garlic and just putting them into some cups. So we've got these cups here, so we're putting the garlic inside of these cups, just leaving them outside just right over the winter, and then so they get a good frost, so they split. And then what we would have done then is I could bring them inside of the pony tunnel and maybe put a row around the sides of the pony tunnel. So I might do that, I don't know yet. But there we go, guys. What I do now is I spin the cameras around and we'll go and have a look at these French green beans. Right, and guys, so we'll go and have a look at these French green beans. Like I said, they're more or less come to an end now. So I'm going to get them pulled up and take the last of the beans off them. We've still got some purple turnips in there. They're more or less ready now, but we're just going to leave them for like another week, say, and then I can get that whole bed covered with some cardboard over the winter, and hopefully that just protects it a little bit. When we talked about the garlic before, the garlic what we're going to be using is the Casablanca, not the calabrese. Calabrese is a broccoli. I just look back at we were doing there, calabrese, no, Casablanca. So yeah, guys, but we'll go through that near the time once it starts sorting them out. But first things first, get this bed all sorted out. Right, and so I just span the cameras around. So as you can see, no more flowers on them now, guys. They've come to an end. But I've got some nice little beans on them. These are looking good now, got some nice size on them, so we'll be pulling them, and then we'll lay some cardboard on here. So I'm going to get these pulled now, okay? Right, and guys, so there you have it, a little bit of cardboard over the top, and just put a couple of slabs on. It has sunk a little bit, but not worry about, because I will top it up again with some more stuff, okay? And that will happen next year. So we've just got to get this little bit out here and do the same, get it all covered. Right, and guys, it's been a little bit of a change of plan. We Dad's gone and took them purple turnips out, and we've just got this whole bed here covered. So like I said, guys, I do need to top it up with a bit more stuff, but I will do that next year. So that's it, that should stay there like that over the winter. Right, and guys, so there you have it. Just a couple of clippings there just to show you what we've been up to and what the plans are. Just basically getting the garden all cleaned up, things covered. Been taking a couple of harvests, which is just seen there earlier on, and also we managed to get all of the pony tunnel, well, starting to make progress on the pony tunnel, getting all that cleared out. There's a couple more tomato plants inside of there, but we're going to be ripping out soon, hopefully not long now. And then we've got some of the peppers and chilies what we're going to be going through in the next couple of weeks. They're starting to ripen off now, so that's good. Really pleased with that. So we've got some nice chilies and some nice peppers there. But I think next year, guys, I think I'll just do just a couple of chilies and a couple of pepper plants. They will stay inside of here. I might just get a couple of tomato plants down in the pony tunnel, and I might just try some other stuff inside of there. Well, the leek worked out quite well, but I noticed at the bottom of the pony tunnel it is quite shady. So you know, I'm probably not put as many of the petunias in there next year. I did like the petunias inside of there because it made it smell lovely, but they did go a bit wild, so I probably like a lay off on that a little bit, you know. A lot of people use marigolds and stuff like that. I used them last year, so I thought I'd just change it around this year. So next year could be totally different stuff what we could be doing inside of that pony tunnel. We will see. All these purple sprouted broccoli, like I say, guys, got well attacked, but I have found some more. Set some more seeds away. We'll just see how they get on. Probably a bit too late now for that for them, but I'll give anything a shot. If it dies, it dies. If it survives, survives. At the end of the day, cost us out, so might as well give it a shot. But aye, guys, we're starting to take the sweet corn now. The sweet corn's starting to get harvested. It's absolutely lovely, beautiful. I am thinking about doing a different variety next year because I have grew the incredible for the past 2 years. I've only been growing sweet corn for 2 years, so I fancy trying something different next year. But it's been absolutely fantastic, so I do recommend it, and that is the Credible F1 sweet corn. All the chrysanthemums, all the flowers, dahlias, stuff like that, they've been alright. Few issues, learned quite a bit from it. You know, don't like water, they don't like sun, and you know, gotta be careful on the feed and the water in and stuff like that. So I am learning quite a bit about the flowers, these chrysanthemums and these dahlias. Well, like you see, we're getting some nice little heads on there. So once these are finished with, guys, them flowers will be going up home. They'll be going on if you grow lights and on heat mats and stuff like that, just so I can start getting cuttings from them. That's going to be next year. I am in the middle of setting my green grow room up at home because I've managed to purchase some Kelsey onion seeds. See, a lot of people grow Kelsey onions, never grow them myself. They're a nice size onion, so I'm going to give them a little shot. Got plenty to play with, plenty of seed to play with. I actually done about 7 of them over there, so I'll show you. Probably now come from them, but so I just got 7 little pots like that, hide a little hole in the bottom and just drop the little seed in. So I'm going to keep these down here, just let them be. They're just going to sit there over winter. Like I say, guys, probably nothing come from these ones, but I am going to set some away at home underneath the grow light. Once I get everything set up down home, I will do some videos on it and so we can have a little look. I'm not going to get too carried away on hiding loads of stuff underneath the grow light because it just gets a bit too much. I'm just going to concentrate on a couple of these onions, and then it's basically going to be with cuttings like with chrysanthemums and stuff like that, because a lot of these here, if I do get any cuttings from them, will be going up to the other plot. So like I say, guys, it's just getting everything prepared, open the grow room, check these onions out, see how these work out, get these cuttings sorted out next year, and just see how we get on. But there we go, guys. I will keep you updated on the other garden as much as I can. But like I say, once the weather starts turning and stuff like that, I tend to slow down on my videos. Reason being is it's not a lot of content going on. You know, I might mix it up and do one every couple of weeks or something like that. But we'll see. I just want to say cheers for watching, guys. Cheers for all your likes, all your comments. Really appreciate it, and hopefully we'll get back down here next week, and we can start getting the rest of the ground all sort of turned over, ready for the winter. We're getting that pony tunnel as well, and we can get everything sorted inside that pony tunnel and all, and see what stuff we can actually put inside of there and see if we get anything from it. No idea, but we will see. So that's it for now, guys. I will catch you in a bit. See you later.